From looking visibly distraught to being accused of snorting on stream, Adin Ross is seemingly steering his life down a destructive path. Why has he been acting this way? Can his mental health improve? What does this all mean for Adin's future? We will answer all of this and more, so stick around to the end of the video. Adin Ross has clearly admitted to being in a depressed state following a series of gambling losses on more than one occasion. But very recently, he just had a mental breakdown that went viral. Before we take the deep dive, let us establish some context by running through a little background on Adin Ross. Adin is a popular Twitch streamer and content creator. He rose to prominence through his engaging live streams and interactive content on platforms like Twitch and YouTube. In the beginning, he was known for his vibrant personality and humorous commentary. He quickly gained a substantial following. Unfortunately, that story has changed. Adin seems to only be remembered for all the controversial content he has been putting out recently. One time, he illegally streamed the Super Bowl live and has gone as far as live streaming pornography to his audience, some of whom are underage.
I'm going to Kick this week. I'm going to be doing Omegle, watching live sports, watching movies, prank phone calls. We could literally watch porn together. I could jerk off with you.
It really is a question of what Adin Ross did not do on his live streams. Imagine getting banned 8 times by Twitch before his official move to Kick. Yes, his content was that problematic. Now, at some point in all of this, his growing popularity opened him up to the world of gambling. He did not know it then, but that was the beginning of the highly publicized mental breakdown and battle with depression that he was about to face. Gambling has long been an enticing pastime for many individuals due to the thrill of chance and the huge potential for financial profits. Young people, especially boys and men, are very susceptible to falling for the allure of gambling. Notably, up to 5% of them will develop a gambling disorder or addiction. And that is because gambling can affect a part of your brain that releases the feel-good hormone dopamine. When you win a bet, your brain gives you that rewarding emotional rush. To make things even worse, these online gambling platforms continue to increase by the day and have become more accessible to unsuspecting victims. This has further increased its popularity and relevance, especially among younger audiences. And Adin Ross was not immune to this allure. He's young, lively, and most importantly, rich. We mean Adin was making millions of dollars from live streaming alone. Remember his move from Twitch to Kick? Well, that was a selfish move in more ways than one. First off, he was moving to a brand new live streaming platform with fewer restrictions for content creators. And most of all, Kick allegedly paid him tens of millions of dollars to move over to their platform. As you can see, Adin is exactly the kind of guy who would get into gambling and most likely lose himself in it. Did this stop him? No. From online casinos to sports betting, Adin began exploring various ways to gamble his money. To be fair, he started off as some kind of influencer for gambling platforms like Roobet, an online crypto casino. He was good at it and notably making an insane amount of money. According to Adin, in one of his live streams, these platforms paid him to play on their website and even gave him an amount to gamble with. This means that Adin was able to make all that money without losing any of his own money. This must have created a high for him. A high that eventually led him to start using his own money. As Adin Ross became more involved in gambling, what started as a recreational activity gradually evolved into a problematic behavior. The allure of potentially winning significant sums of money led to increased frequency and higher stakes, which eventually consumed a significant portion of his time and mental energy. This pattern of behavior is characteristic of addiction, as the individual becomes trapped in a cycle of anticipation, loss, and the pursuit of the next big win. Gambling addiction can have severe consequences for an individual's mental health. The constant highs and lows associated with wins and losses can lead to emotional instability and mood swings. The pressure to continue gambling to recoup losses may cause intense stress and anxiety, ultimately leading to burnout. Imagine losing $4 million in a day. That is absolutely insane.
I'm going to explain it, and I know this is going to be a meme. This is going to be a meme, chat, and I know it because Zavi laughed. The first thing I was opening up last night after I lost $4 million, Zavi laughed at me because he said, I typed in the group chat, I said, I just lost $4 million. My mom hid my ledger, and I manipulated my mom. I woke her up out of her sleep. I said, Mommy, where's the ledger? Where'd you hide it? I owe people money. And if you don't send me and if I don't send the money, I'm going to be in bombs. She freaked out. I felt bad. I manipulated and lied to my own mom to gamble.
In the case of Adin Ross, it is not hard to understand how the mounting pressure and financial strain likely contributed to his mental breakdown and subsequent depression. Now, these struggles have only been made worse by growing hate for his public persona and the constant scrutiny from his audience. You see, Adin is not as loved as he used to be. We will bring back that move to Kick. As soon as Adin got to a more tolerating platform, his content just kept getting worse. From life-threatening pranks to other forms of shock value content, Adin was doing and saying whatever he wanted. Unfortunately, his live streaming audience that once rallied behind and supported him through petty beef with other live streamers was now turning against him. It is possible that the pressure to maintain a positive image while privately dealing with the weight of addiction and mental health issues made the situation even more overwhelming. The fear of judgment and potential loss of support can intensify feelings of guilt and shame. Sometimes this will further trap the individual in a cycle of secrecy and self-destructive behavior. Thankfully, Adin seems to be taking a healthier approach to the situation. A couple of days ago, Adin Ross posted this now deleted tweet on X. In his own words, "I'm emotional right now and I'm coping on my own. I don't want to hurt anyone here. I'm just in a really, really bad state." At the end of it, he says, "I'm sorry for not doing well. I'm going to keep fighting, but this shit keeps getting worse." Recognizing the need for support and seeking professional help is crucial for individuals battling gambling addiction and related mental health challenges. Therapy and counseling, both individual and group, can provide valuable guidance and tools to address the underlying issues driving several addictive and destructive behaviors. A person in this situation may also need to establish a robust support system, one that includes family, friends, and fellow recovering individuals. This will serve as a source for some much-needed understanding, encouragement, and accountability. On this note, Adin is seemingly on the right path. By acknowledging the problem and being willing to express his feelings, it is a good sign that Adin is willing to get the help that he needs. But we say seemingly because this is not the first time Adin has tried to lead a healthier lifestyle only to fall off the bandwagon again. This may be all Adin knows. Pretend to be dumb online? Get bored, do something controversial, take some time off, apologize, and make a good comeback. He's made so much money doing this that there may be no real incentive to change. Adin Ross's recent mental breakdown and battle with depression following his involvement with gambling highlight the devastating effects of addiction on an individual's well-being. We believe that it is crucial to promote awareness, provide support, and encourage open dialogue surrounding addiction and mental health. More influencers need to be more open about the pitfalls of products that they introduce to their audience. This will ultimately foster a culture of empathy and understanding for those struggling with similar challenges.